Hello, and welcome to the Mindful Stoic channel. Today we will explore together the profound teachings of Stoic philosophy. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to receive notifications of upcoming videos, and leave a like if this content helps you in any way. Stoicism teaches you to face adversity with calm and inner strength, helping to develop a resilient mindset when faced with life's challenges. By practicing detachment from the things we cannot control, you reduce anxiety and stress, promoting lasting inner peace. Break. Studying Stoicism reinforces the importance of virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, guiding your actions and decisions in an ethical and considered manner. Offers tools to control your emotions, helping you avoid impulsive reactions and stay calm in difficult situations. Encourages living according to principles that bring meaning and purpose to life, focusing on what really matters and leaving superficial concerns aside. By learning to trust your own inner strength and virtues, you become less dependent on external factors for your happiness and satisfaction. Stoicism offers practical wisdom that can be applied in various everyday situations, making it a philosophy of life, not just a field of study. Let's dive into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, 10 powerful thoughts to transform your life. 1. Accept what cannot be controlled. First rule of Stoicism is learning to differentiate between what is in our control and what is not. As Epictetus said, it's not things that disturb us, but our vision of them. Accept that some things are out of your control. Instead of worrying, focus on how you react to them. Seneca, one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, emphasizes acceptance of fate as a way to alleviate suffering. Break. He states, what will happen anyway. We resist, we suffer. We accept, find peace. For Seneca, resisting what we cannot control is a source of pain, while accepting fate leads us to serenity. 2. Practice indifference to suffering. Stoics believe that we should practice indifference to suffering, not in the sense of ignoring it, but of accepting it with serenity. Difficulty shows what men are. Therefore, when a difficulty arises, remember that God, like a wrestling coach, matched you with a strong young man. Epictetus. Suffering is an opportunity to demonstrate inner strength. Epictetus taught that suffering is a mental construct, and that we can choose how to react to it. He said, remember that you are an actor in a play, which is as the author wishes, whether it be short or long. If he wants you to play a beggar, see that you play the part of the beggar well. This quote reflects the idea that we should accept circumstances, regardless of how painful they are, without allowing them to affect us internally. Seneca approached indifference to suffering as a way of maintaining serenity. He wrote, there is nothing bad in bearing with greatness of spirit the things we cannot avoid. Break. For Seneca, greatness lies in enduring suffering without letting it consume us. 3. Live according to nature. The Stoics teach that we should live in harmony with nature, both our human nature and that of the universe. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, said Marcus Aurelius. Living in accordance with nature means living in accordance with reason and virtue. He emphasized the importance of living in accordance with nature, both our inner nature and that of the universe. He said, live a good life. If there are gods and they are fair, then they won't care about how pious you were, but rather how you lived according to nature. For Marco Aurelio, living in accordance with nature is following reason and virtue. Epictetus taught that living in accordance with nature means living in accordance with reason, the human essence. He said, give me all the natural rules of life, and I will show that they are all related to virtue and reason. Epictetus believed that following nature is essentially following reason. Break. Memento mori, remember death. The constant reminder of death is not morbid, but a motivation to live fully. You can leave this life now. Let it determine what you do, say, and think, advises Marco Aurelio. Cherish every moment, knowing that life is fleeting. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on mortality as a way of giving value to life. He said, you can leave this life now. Let this determine what you do, say, and think. This quote emphasizes the importance of living with the awareness that death can come at any moment. Seneca viewed death as a natural part of life and believed that remembering it helped us live better. He wrote, "Death is proof that men are mortal, but it is also what gives them greatness. They know how to take advantage of it." Seneca suggested that by remembering death, we find the motivation to live fully. Amor fati, love the destiny. The Stoics teach us to love fate, to embrace everything that happens in our lives as necessary. Do not seek for everything to happen as you wish, but wish for everything to happen as it should happen, and your life will be serene. That Epictetus. Accept destiny as part of the path you must follow. Friedrich Nietzsche, influenced by the Stoics, developed the idea of amor fati, which means loving destiny, regardless of the circumstances.
He wrote, "My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati, not wanting anything different, whether forward or backward or for all eternity." This view is deeply Stoic and reflects total acceptance of what happened. Epictetus also advocated total acceptance of fate. He said, "Do not seek for everything to happen as you wish, but wish for everything to happen as it should happen, and your life will be serene." For Epictetus, loving fate is the path to serenity. 6. Find inner peace through virtue. True inner peace, according to the Stoics, comes from living in accordance with virtue. A man who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Be fair, courageous, temperate, and wise in all your actions. Marcus Aurelius believed that inner peace was found in the constant practice of virtue. He said, "The soul is dyed by the color of its thoughts. Paint it, then, with thoughts of what is just and true and good." For him, living virtuously is the path to inner peace. Seneca also saw virtue as the key to inner tranquility. He wrote, "Virtue is the only good that can provide us with lasting peace." For Seneca, the practice of virtue is the basis of a peaceful and satisfying life. 7. Appreciate the little things. Stoics value simplicity and gratitude for the little things in life. "Receive without pride, leave without attachment," said Marcus Aurelius. Learn to appreciate the simple and ephemeral things in life. Marco Aurelio saw beauty and importance in the little things in life. He said, "Constantly observe everything that happens because of the changing parties in a union. The world is full of little wonders that, when observed carefully, show us the value of life." For Marco Aurelio, appreciating the little things is a way of connecting with the whole. Seneca advised valuing small things as a form of contentment. He wrote, "You have to learn to live with little, to live well with little, and to be satisfied with the simplicity of small things." For Seneca, simplicity is the key to satisfaction and contentment. 8. Train the mind for resilience. Resilience is an essential virtue in Stoicism. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear losing, teaches Epictetus. Strengthen your mind to face challenges with calm and determination. When you encounter difficulty, remember that this is what you have trained yourself to do, to endure what is painful without breaking down. For Epictetus, resilience is a virtue that is cultivated through practice. Seneca also talked about resilience as a characteristic to be developed. He wrote, "Fire tests gold, adversity tests the strong man." This quote reflects the idea that resilience is forged in adversity. 9. The power of perspective. Stoics believe that we can change our lives by changing our perspective. The things you see are the same everywhere you look. Everything is changing, dying, and decaying, reflects Marco Aurelio. Choose to look at events in a way that you can learn and grow. Marcus Aurelius believed that the way we see the world shapes our experience of it. He said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." Epictetus also taught that our perspective is the key to our well-being. He said, "People are not disturbed by things, but by the view they have of them." Epictetus believed that by changing our outlook, we change our emotional state. 10. Do good for yourself, not for others. Finally, the Stoics teach us to do good because it is right, not to gain recognition. Never forget that the universe loves to transform things, and that anything born is already condemned to disintegrate, said Marcus Aurelius. The practice of virtue is its own reward. Marco Aurelio defended the practice of good as an expression of virtuous nature, regardless of recognition. He said, "When you get up in the morning, think what a privilege it is to be alive. Think, enjoy, to love." Doing good must be an act of gratitude and honor to life. Seneca taught that doing good is a reward in itself. He wrote, "The reward of a good deed is to be in harmony with oneself." For Seneca, virtue is its own reward, and that should be reason enough to practice it. Conclusion. These 10 Stoic thoughts are powerful guides to a fuller, more meaningful life. Remember that Stoicism is a daily practice, and every small step. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the Mindful Stoic channel, and share this knowledge with those who can benefit. See you in the next video.